Stephen A. got warned after exposing LeBron's lies on live TV. Recently, the heat occurred between one of the most talked player of Lakers, LeBron James, and well-respected NBA sports journalist Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A., who was once the biggest admirer of LeBron, is now becoming a rival. But what's the heat about? What happened between them? Hello, and welcome to our channel NBA Sports Vault, where we talk about the debates, conversations, and upgrades about the basketball world. And today, we are going to discuss about the recent conflict between Stephen A. Smith and LeBron James that has taken the internet on fire, as Stephen A. has called the NBA player a liar. What is the actual incident and what is buzz about? Let's find out. LeBron James' statement. LeBron James, the 40-year-old NBA player, occurred on a TV show on ESPN Pat McAfee and got in a conversation when being asked about Stephen A. The NBA player confronted the question and gave his point of view. He said that he had no issue of being criticized or talked about until it's bounded in the court, as it's a part of Stephen A.'s job as a sports journalist. He explained that it's okay to criticize a player if he does not play well on the court. It's okay to talk about the player as long as it's about the game, as it's part of a player's life as well, but it's wrong to take things personally or say something hurtful if it's not about the game. He defended himself by saying that it's his job to protect his family and house from being criticized, as it's ethically wrong as well. A person should know his limits as a professional. LeBron even tried to mock him by saying Stephen might be happy as he will get to know I talked about him and told him to relax. Stephen A. Smith's views. After NBA legend's statement, Stephen decided to confront him on his own program, Stephen A. Smith Show, where he seemed to be really pissed from the beginning and called out LeBron James seriously. He said that there was nothing to consider anything that LeBron said a laughing matter. Firstly, he defended Pat McAfee, that they did not seem to do anything wrong. That was their job, and they did it all right. They have a show on ESPN and had LeBron as a guest. In his show, he said he had no problem with Pat McAfee, as LeBron is a renowned name in the basketball game, and they got him in their show, and that is totally fine for him. He further said that he had problem with LeBron James. Stephen said, LeBron James is full of it. And in this particular instance, as it pertains to his son, he is a liar. Stephen further exposed LeBron by saying that he went live on national television and lied again. Stephen's statement about Bronny James. In an interview with Rolling Stone, Stephen A. exclaimed that LeBron James has used his son as an excuse to start a conflict with him over personal issues between them. He said that LeBron doesn't like him, and he also don't like, but he acknowledged that he is one of the greatest player of all time, and he do have respect for him because of the sport. But at the same time, he showed himself as a non-biased person by saying, if he play well, Stephen will praise him, but he won't. Then there will be no unnecessary appreciation for him by Stephen A. This issue started earlier this season when LeBron came up to Stephen A. at a Lakers game. He was upset about the way Stephen A. talked about Bronny, who is now a rookie on the Lakers. But Stephen A. said he didn't insult Bronny. He thinks LeBron used Bronny to cover up their real problem. They just don't like each other. However, people are questioning Stephen A.'s actions. He often says he's open to athletes confronting him. But when LeBron did it, Stephen A. went on a big media rant calling LeBron weak and accusing him of using being a dad as a way to hide the real issue. Not only this, but Stephen A. has went further in this hate by accusing LeBron by claiming even skipped Kobe Bryant's memorial and Dwyane Wade's Hall of Fame like events. Although people don't fully agree with Stephen, as they pointed out that LeBron did attend Kobe's tribute and he only missed Wade's ceremony because of his Bronny had recently gone through a heart issue. James's statement about Bronny becoming part of Lakers. James later said on ESPN's The Pat McAfee Show that Smith had completely missed the whole point of their conversation. Never would I ever not allow people to talk about the sport, criticize players about what they do on the court, James told McAfee on March 26th. That is your job to criticize or to be in a position where, okay, if a guy is not performing, that is all part of the game. That's all part of the game. But when you take it and you get personal with it, it's my job to not only protect my damn household, but protect the players. Bronny James is signed through 2026 to 27 with a club option for 2027-28. His father has yet to take his player option with the Lakers for next season, but recently confirmed to the Associated Press Jonathan Landrum Jr. that he is planning to return for a 23rd NBA season next fall. Things are not getting any better between the two. The tension between Stephen A. Smith and LeBron James has become one of the most talked about feuds in the NBA world. What started as a disagreement over how Stephen A. spoke about Bronny James has now turned into a personal rivalry. Stephen A says LeBron used Bronny as an excuse to confront him, when the real issue is that they simply don't like each other. Stephen A made it clear in a recent interview that he respects LeBron's talent but doesn't like him as a person. He says he'll still report fairly, he'll praise LeBron when he plays well and criticize him when he doesn't. But he also accused LeBron of hiding behind his role as a father to make a bigger deal out of their argument. Things really blew up when LeBron responded on the Pat McAfee show, making fun of Stephen A's media appearances. He even posted an old video of Stephen A boxing and added laughing emojis. Stephen A replied on his podcast, saying if it had come to a fight, he would have put hands on him. Since then, Stephen A has made a few questionable claims, like saying LeBron skipped Kobe Bryant's memorial and Dwyane Wade's Hall of Fame event, but both of those statements were proven false. LeBron was at Kobe's tribute, and he missed Wade's event because Bronny had just gone through a health scare. Now that Bronny has joined the Lakers, this drama is getting even more attention. The media is watching closely, and it doesn't look like the tension will end soon. Stephen A continues to call out LeBron, and LeBron doesn't seem interested in staying quiet either. What started as sports talk has now become a messy and very public rivalry, and it's far from over. Let's how the thing will go further. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more updated about the NBA world. See you in the next video.